Hello, Leo. Welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie. Today I'm going to do a career and money reading for you. This is general, so it may not resonate with all of you. If it does, great, but I doubt it. So anyways, if it doesn't resonate, please go on and look at your rising, your moon, and possibly even your Mars signs. And if those don't resonate, then simply move on. Go to another reader, please. All right, so here's your first card, Leo. And this says, card number 33, Heaven Sent. There's something that's going to be coming to you in terms of career, work, money, schooling if you're still in school. Something is going to happen to you that is heaven sent. It's a blessing. It's positive energy, and it's also the number 33. So you may want to look that up if that means something to you, like an angel number or something. But heaven sent means it's guided. It's a gift from God. It's a gift from the spirits. It's a gift from, Mother Earth. Not Mother Earth, but the energies of the universe coming down on you with something. Maybe you miraculously passed your exams if you're still in school. Maybe you get this, brand new opportunity or new sales if you're in sales for a company. Or maybe you get a new job all of a sudden that's been handed down to you without you even having to apply for it. Whatever it is, some gift is being offered to you, okay, and from the universe. All right, so now let's start with the reading with the tarot cards. So I'm going to shuffle, and this is for Leo. And if I could just shuffle properly, that would be great. All right, I'm going to cut the cards now. All right, so here we go. Leo, your present situation is the Page of Swords. All right, your opposing obstacles is the Nine of Cups. Your desires and aspirations, your guidance, and your outcome. All right, so bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups speaks of something being offered to you. Again, something heavenly sent. Okay, we've got that cup that's being offered. And you have the message here saying heaven sent. But in this card of Four Cups, you seem to be bored or absolutely oblivious to this new offer. Anyways, let's keep that in perspective for the reading. Let's dive into this. So first of all, Page of Swords. So you have some bright new ideas, interests, thoughts that are going in your mind that you're really eager to get working on or communicate about. It's something new for you. It's something different, and you're very much inclined to want to start it or to talk about it. But just hold on. I think you need to hold on at this point. You're maybe not quite ready yet for that. The opposing obstacles is the Nine of Cups. Usually this is the wish card. But, it could also mean that you're indulging too much. There's overindulgence going on. Or maybe you're just too, look at this guy. He's got his arms crossed. He's sitting on the bench, and he's kind of relying on his laurels, relying on his Nine Cups. Maybe the obstacle is that this is could be the 10th cup, right? To make it a perfect life. I think you're just sitting there and gloating. That's what I'm getting, gloating. The glutton that is gloating. I'm sorry to say that, but that's what I'm seeing. Gloating in your honor, in your achievements. Although you do want to try something new. I think you're just a little overinflated in your ego. Desires and aspirations. Well, this could be taken in many different ways. This could be that you want to put an end to that mental turmoil that you're getting. You've conflicted in your mind as to where to go, what to do, what position to take, how to behave, right? I mean, this could also be playful energy. You're learning, like these people are learning how to fight. They're young energies. They're not old people, right? They're not kings. They're like pages. So maybe you're tired of learning. Maybe you want to move on to the next step, which is like actually doing something. So maybe, putting aside all that learning, or maybe you want to get rid of some of those competitors. There's a lot of competition in your field. You want to make sure that this competition is, some of it at least is disappearing from the decor. Or maybe you want to be part of the arena, be part of that team. Maybe you're not one of those, maybe you're not one of those people in here that are fighting for the business, right? Maybe you want to be part of it. Maybe that's what it is. You have an idea about how to get there. You just haven't spoken about it yet. Yeah, and I think the gloating is maybe not so much yourself. I think it's more of perhaps the company thinking that, almost like an arrogance. The company is arrogant. The company thinks that solely based on their brand or their name, that they will survive. But yet they're not recognizing that there's work to be done. There's learning to be done. There's, you want to be part of that arena, to be one of the fighters, to be able to compete for new business or something as such. I think I'm getting that more so here now that I'm looking at these cards. Maybe what it is you're bored with this current situation. You want change to occur. You've got ideas. The company's holding you back. You know that you have to jump in, get into that arena, or learn some new skills in order to be competitive. So the guidance is telling you to take a step back, look at this from a different perspective, because you probably don't have all the answers yet. You are not yet ready to communicate those thoughts because you don't see all the angles yet to be able to do so, and so that your idea could be accepted. I think the heaven sent ideas will be mostly clarities. What's being sent to you is going to be clarity, and probably here energies. The alchemist on the temperance card is, balancing things out, right? I think you're going to find the balance. You're going to do that. You're going to find the balance, and you're going to find clarity as well. You're going to be illuminated. And look, there's kind of like we see the same symbolism on all three cards. There's kind of like this halo around her head. There's a halo shining out around this head, as well as around the hangman's head. It's clarity and truth. So this heaven sent clarity is coming on you. And I think through the proper balance of activities and having done the proper research and seen life from all its different angles and the possibilities available, you'll be able to have this truth or this clarity of mind to now be able to share your thoughts. And you can't see that from the before. Although you thought you had, this is being shown down on you. You just can't see it until you've put yourself upside down to be able to see from a different angle. Yeah, I like this. I think this is really work-related, and it's really work-related around the fact that some changes need to be happening at your facility, at your work, with your job. And it's not so much maybe that it is you, but it's probably your company that's the obstacle, your career path, or your company that's putting the blocks. And that because of they're high and mighty. High and mighty. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, too many. I just wanted one. These are Le Normand cards. Just one card here for Leo. One card for Leo. The writer. Okay, so the writer is a new message coming in, or someone new coming in, a visitor, right? But I think this is more messaging coming in, parcels, like ideas coming in. And that's probably what it is. You're receiving this insight from the heavens, this truth, this clarity to be able to now take action. And I don't usually read this card as this, but the writer is on a horse. So action can start happening after this newness occurs, this new thought, this new truth comes through for you. I am going to pick a card from this deck, which is the Dixit. Okay. Now this is talking about you opening the door. You need to open your door to make sure that you're open, first of all, to receive this energy. You probably need to wave out and say, hey, I'm here, right? You need to not be so shy. So I see this as being open to receiving. And, you know, the hangman, like I said, has to go onto this tree or post himself upside down to see in a different perspective. Well, if you keep the door closed, you'll never be able to see from a different perspective. You need to go out there. You need to look at the differences out there and what's out there in order to be able to balance things in a better place, in order to get the truth. It may be difficult to do, and you may not have all the answers on how to do this. You may not have the courage to do this, but I think you will, because the door is opening. You're a little insecure. You're not waving like a strong wave. You're waving just a shy wave. You may be feeling insecure about this, but you have to do this. It's a must in order to be able to get there. To have that answer, to be able to share that thought, that concept that you have with your company, and so that it is accepted. And maybe the writer is basically taking that message on to head office, or to, you know, the parent company, or to, you know, the higher ups in the organization, to share your message. Okay, what moon card are we getting? What moon card are we getting for Leo? Okay, moon card for Leo. Well, we're going to grab this one. Ooh. Don't like that. I'll talk to you in a minute about that. Hold on, I can't shuffle these cards now. Animal, Spirit, Divine Animal Oracle. Okay, I'll take this one here because the other ones were face down. Okay, the moon card that comes out is not a very positive card. It says, nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, moon. So, you know, I'm going to leave that there for now because, you know, I want to just see what this card says. This one is the goat. Card number 19. If that means anything to you. Now, the goat is usually associated with, like, if it's a mountain goat, it's like a lot of hurdles need to be, like, you have to be agile. The rocks, like mountains, are difficult to climb. So it's a long battle to the top. It's a lot of energy, a lot of effort to the top. And once you get there, though, there's such a sense of confidence that's built and achievement. And if you look at the decor on this card, you almost see like there's a cabin here. Almost like the goat has become the mountain after it's achieved that obstacle. I think it's not unsurmountable. And I think this card saying nothing will come of this situation is simply for the time being. I mean, if we're dealing with a corporation here, corporations do not turn on a dime. Corporations actually will evaluate everything. They will evaluate everything from every angle, and it needs to be passable at the highest levels before it's adopted. But once it gets adopted, it's like a significant achievement. There's a word written on the bottom of this card. I can't even read what it is, so I'm not even going to bother. But to me, the goat represents that. You've got a lot of work to do in order to get this to move ahead. But once you've attained those obstacles, you're going to have obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. But you know what? You're a lion, you're a Leo. You can overcome anything. You have the courage and the strength to do so. So I think you will surmount this. You will become successful and you will achieve that target. You will convince them. You will convince them eventually. It may not happen overnight, though. Definitely not. Cards are not calling it as such. I'm going to pick one final card here for an outcome card from the After Tarot. And the card is the stability card, the Four of Wands. Yeah, I mean, there was a celebration that was had, and now the party's over and people are leaving and the happy couple is leaving, you know, the happily married couple is leaving. The foundation is set though. So I think it's a question of time for this. Just like when you get married, you don't get married overnight, you know, meeting someone, getting married. You need to court them, you need to date them, and you need to, you know, go through the motions until finally you both agree that, you know, there's enough love there or enough commitment there for everyone to get together and get married and start a family. Having said that, this long-winded message is that this is maybe a new idea that you want to present to the organization for whom you work for. And this new idea, you need to sell it. You need to sell it. You need to present it, sell it to them, but you got to do your homework. You need to see like every angle, because otherwise you won't have that clarity of mind. But, you know, if you do the right work, you will have that clarity of mind. Everything will be balanced, well presented. Yeah, and I think the messenger in this instance is that the delivery of your information to the corporation. It's not going to happen overnight, but don't give up. Persevere, because you're going to get there. You have to open the door. You have to keep, you know, whatever fears you may have, open that door. And, you know, get the ball rolling, get the ball started. The foundation is going to be there. All right, Leo, I really appreciate the time you spent with me today. Thank you. So if you like the video, the message, please give it a thumbs up. If it did resonate with you, and if you want to subscribe, please hit subscribe and the bell notification. You'll be notified next time I upload a video. If you did not like the video for whatever reason, please give it a thumbs down but put a comment in the section saying why you did not like it. If this did not resonate with you, please do not dislike the video because of that. It will not help me in any shape or form if you were not connected with me by clicking the thumbs down. Click the thumbs down only if really clearly you have something to communicate with me about how crappy this video was for whatever reason, all right? So thank you so much for your time today, Leo, and you have a good one. Bye now.